Join me as I explore the exciting world of model railways with behind-the-scenes features, step-by-step tutorials, interviews, videos, reviews and much, much more. I'm Dawn Quest and I love building model railways. Hi everyone, well here I am on the model railway quest cushion underneath the Christmas tree. That can only mean one thing. Yes, it's my top 10 favourite layouts of 2024.
And my one.
Okay, yes, top 11 layouts.
And Beaky Banana Bird's got one as well.
Make that top 12 favourite layouts of 2024. Now, as you know, I see a lot of model railway layouts throughout the year. I go to a lot of shows and open days, and some of the layouts I've seen have been nothing short of exceptional. So it's a tough one to choose. What makes it onto my list? Well, your layout doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't even have to be finished, but it has to have that certain something that captures the attention, whether it's that detail in the weathering or the imagination that goes into the theme of the layout, or maybe it's so captivating it keeps you coming back for more. So it was a difficult choice. So here we go, let's get started with first on my list of the top 10 favourite layouts of 2024, and it's none other than this fun exhibition layout, Lost Animals by Bob Norris. An American end-scale layout, it includes a cement works, pickle works scrapyards, factories, bus depot, car importers, horse riding school, radio station and an interurban line. And if only we had smell-o-vision, because this layout comes with a mystery ingredient, vinegar, to give it that authentic pickled smell.
Peace is all I find. Shoot you, I love you. You ease my troubled brain. The little world of wonder rolling down the lake. Shoot you, I love you. You keep my worries tame. In the world of model trains, life is just a game. Shoot you, I love you. You ease my troubled brain. The little world of wonder rolling down
The video stop.
Huh? Oh, alright, hang on.
You may have noticed the song there, Choo Choo, I Love You. Well, that's been getting lots of comments since we first played it, and it's now available to download from all your usual streaming platforms. And I'll post the link at the end of this video and below. Now, next on the list, Small is Beautiful. The Kish Railway by George Williamson, which I saw making its debut at Rapido Rail-X in September. Why the name? Well, it's based on the Kish Railway. Ish. So Kish-ish. That's a tongue twister for you. What I love about George's layout is its simplicity of design, but most of all, the attention to detail. Perhaps one of the best applications of water I've seen on a layout this year. Now, here's the thing about model railway layouts. In my opinion, I think they should be equally as engaging to non-model railway fans as they are to die-hard model railway enthusiasts alike. But as a railway modeler myself, it certainly gives me a closer appreciation of what goes into building a layout. As you know, I have Brief Encounter, a monochrome layout in over 32 shades of grey. And I was absolutely thrilled and delighted to have Brief Encounter featured in Railway Modeler magazine in November. What a privilege that was. Also joining it this year is its sister, The Lady Killers, based on that 1955 classic Ealing comedy of the film of the same name. And that's just recently joined the circuit. And in 2025, both layouts will be on the circuit. I've got lots of shows booked in, so I'll be keeping a close eye out for my next top 10 for 2025. So looking forward to seeing you all at the shows in the coming year. I'm so excited about the next layout on my list, having seen it make its debut just this past weekend at the Maidstone and Mid-Kent Model Railway Show. It's Richborough Port, an N-gauge layout by Andy Chant. How many layouts does Andy have now? Well, 24, that's how many, and one in planning. Depicting the train ferry at Richborough in World War I, where mainly female workers were engaged in unloading and loading salvage onto the ferry. And it even has a blimp. Andy has very skillfully made realistic looking ropes, but these are actually wires that serve to support the blimp. Even more impressive, this train ferry is entirely scratch built. So I did promise him his own choice for 2024. It's Grumpy's model railway layout choice now. And this is a layout we first saw at the Crawley Model Railway Society Open Day. It's something very different, very futuristic, showing a terrifying factory processing a rather unusual food product. So Grumpy, in your own words, what is it you like so much about this layout?
I like it because it's very different, it's very futuristic, and it shows a terrifying factory processing a rather unusual food product.
Right, okay. So it's Gamma Silo Rotary, a brilliant ON30 gauge layout built by Scott Macy, which made its appearance at my Village show in December, only its second appearance ever. And it certainly proved popular. Every time I popped in to see Scott, he was surrounded by admirers. What's the unusual product? Well, no spoilers, but in the words of Charlton Heston in Soylent Green, it's made of humans. We're halfway through the list now, and this next layout is an exceptional piece of art. It's Perkins Cove, an HO layout by Debbie McMillan. This is Debbie's first exhibition piece, based on Perkins Cove Oguncut in Maine. The attention to detail, including the weathering of all her buildings, is absolutely masterful, and it's no surprise that she won the prestigious Golden Spike Award at this year's National Model Railroad Association convention. All of Debbie's buildings are entirely scratch-built, and after a process of trial and error, she now scratch-builds them using her own unique materials and even sells them as kits. Debbie is one of the many talented railway modellers in my Women's Railway Modellers Facebook group, so if you're interested in joining, take a look at the link below. It's time for the International Model Railway category now, but hang on, this Dutch-built layout has a very British feel.
I'm Robert de Vries, I'm from the Netherlands. This is the R&J Colliery, and it's my pride and joy. 6 years to build, and it's for me it's a labor of love, and very much something I really like to do.
After seeing many exceptional European layouts at Mob Expo in Belgium and at the Framo Meet in Germany, it's slightly ironic that I saw this layout on home soil. Set in a small coal mine with two small locomotives at only 130 by 45 centimetres, it's compact enough to fit in the back of an estate car, but has so much detail packed into a small space, including, look, a Robin Regal. Now my next layout is technically two, but seeing them next to each other at the Spa Valley Model Railway weekend this year was something to behold. It's the first time I've seen two layouts share a fiddle yard. Pretty ingenious. Built by Spa Valley General Manager Johnny Pay, these O-gauge layouts proved incredibly popular at the weekend, and it was run by a very young and enthusiastic team. Now next on my list is not new on the circuit by any means, but it was the first opportunity for me to see this wonderful layout at the Getz weekend in October. And something about this layout caught me just the way last year's winner Moore's View did. It's incredibly captivating. It's Millsbridge, a 2mm fine scale layout by the Huddersfield Model Railway Society. Maybe it's just me, monochrome girl, but I loved the overall use of just one colour, which captures the essence of this grimy town in the 1960s. And also having an interest in gas holders, it was interesting to see this genius use of a Dulux paint can here. This was a layout I kept coming back to at the show. Absolutely stunning. So that was Millsbridge, one of my favourite layouts of 2020.
Can Beaky have his one now?
Okay then, well this next one is Fenwick TMD, Beaky's Choice by Dan Lawrence, an amazing 00 gauge layout featuring a diesel depot that really stands out from the crowd, with some amazing attention to detail, including the tiniest butterflies you'll ever see. I promise you, you'll be standing at this layout watching it for hours. So there you go. Well, Beaky, will you stop doing that, please? Thank you very much. Over to you, Dan. So that was Fenwick TMD, and guess why Beaky loved that one so much?
Because it was yellow.
I beg your pardon?
It's yellow.
Where's Beaky? Put Beaky on.
He's a bit busy at the moment.
What do you mean he's busy? Put him on.
Oh, all right.
Oh my goodness. Poor Beaky. There you go. Well, my next one is an absolute showstopper. When one of our lovely questies, Keith Stedman, said he was going to build his first ever model railway layout, we were absolutely delighted. And then he told us it was going to be an underwater model railway. Well, we were blown away. And Keith certainly delivered. This is Serito, which is Japanese for fishing line. Making its debut at our Woolwich Model Railway show, this Japanese HO layout Serito was completely spellbinding, and it had everyone absolutely enthralled. It's so simple in its design, but obviously very complicated to execute. But it also shows just what can be achieved with a little bit of passion and enthusiasm, and that's why it's made my top 10 list. You may notice that the little tiki hut looks just a little sad. Well, that was at the end of the day when I had a chance to film, and it had sadly incurred some slight damage, but not to worry, it will soon be fixed, says Keith. And by the way, I love the koi carp. Now, this list wouldn't be complete without the absolutely amazing 100% 3D printed layout, Essex Brick by Eddie Edwards. This one has to be seen to be believed. Set in the post-World War II to the 1950s era, it features industrial storage facilities in East London, serviced by road, rail and canal, with working boats and hundreds of tiny figures. A work of genius. So now, the moment we've all been waiting for, my top favourite layout of 2024. What could it be? Well, this layout is absolutely beautiful. Something about it, not just the absolutely meticulous attention to detail, but the overall feel and atmosphere by a true craftsman. And when this model railway builder told me he was going to be building an autumnal scene, I just couldn't wait to see it, and it didn't disappoint. This one is Taldook by Terry Chew. With its beautiful autumnal colours and peaceful woodland scene, this is an absolute masterpiece in model railway crafting. Attention to detail like the river, and also the back scene, which is created by taking lots of photographs of the actual trees that Terry modelled. And these trees were actually made from woodland materials. There's something about Taldook that stays with you long after you've left the show. Well done, Terry, and well done to everyone on the list. But even if you're not on the list, remember these are just layouts I have seen. I know there are hundreds and hundreds of fantastic layouts out there. And if you've just started building a model railway layout, or if you've been building them for years, I think we should all give ourselves a little bit of a pat on the back. So there we have it. Well done, Terry. And as per usual, I am going to be awarding you a special Model Railway Layout of the Year award. Grumpy, have we got any ideas about what we're going to be using?
I'll give him that. It's only Terry.
What? These are from Rails of Sheffield. I've got my own.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't do that. That's called regifting.
Is
Grumpy,
it?
Regifting.
All right, well, give him that then. You don't mind. It's only Terry.
This is from Terry Nutlop. Again, we can't just pass off other gifts to other people. I'm so sorry, Terry. I can only apologise. I tell you what I'll do. I'm going to make my very own special Star Layout of the Year 2024 just for you. None of this cheap 75p rubbish that Grumpy does. So keep an eye out for that. It will be winging its way to you in the post very soon. And I'll be discussing all of those layouts plus more. We feature a model railway layout of the month here every week in our Wednesday Express, not stopping at Peterborough live stream. So why don't you join us every Wednesday from 7:30 p.m. Grumpy, you wrote the theme tune to that one, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
There you go, and you can hear it playing just there. But also, remember that song, Choo Choo, I Love You? Well, you can download that. You can see the link just now, and it will be posted below this video. All that remains for me to say is Happy New Year, wishing you lots of love, laughter, and railway modelling in 2025. Keep on railway modelling. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Yeah, laters.
face. It's therapy.
If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified of all my future videos. And why not browse the shop at modelrailwayquest.com/shop. And to receive a 10% discount on everything in the shop, become a Questie. Join the Model Railway Quest membership to receive that discount and a whole bunch of perks and goodies. Details on how to join are above. I'm Dawn Quest, and this is Model Railway Quest.